right? Like
So
you're
are
into
you.
like action.
Turn your head. There you go. That's good.
Hey everybody, super excited to be here at Austin Action Fest with Mr. Keith Strandberg, writer, and what else did you do on No Retreat? And producer on No Retreat, No Surrender. We're screening 1 and 3 here tonight at Austin Action Fest. We've got Keith Vitali, Keith Strandberg here. Super excited. You are a very interesting character. So this was one of the things that I thought was so interesting when I started helping with the film festival is you're not just a writer, producer, stunt person. You're doing stuff with watches. You're doing stuff with kids, I think, too. Like
Yeah.
you got some. So why don't you tell our audience a little bit about the things that you do outside of film? Let's start with the kids.
Well, everything started with the writing.
Okay.
So I was a journalist before I started making movies.
Really?
And so going from writing articles and writing newspaper things, and then I moved into writing scripts.
Okay.
And so then I continued to do that while I'm an expert in watches and an expert in motorcycles and China travel and that sort of thing.
How does one become an expert in watches?
You just learn a lot about watches.
Do you open them up and like tinker with them? Do you
I work for a company called Beauvais.
Okay.
And so I teach the retailers how the watches work. I teach them how to set the watches because they're very complicated.
Yeah. Where does that passion come from?
I love mechanical things. So I love motorcycles. I love watches. I love cars. That sort of thing.
Okay. What kind of motorcycles do you like?
Well, I have a Triumph. So I have a Triumph Dual Sport.
Okay. That somebody told me that was the bike to get. That forget all
bike.
the other like big name whatever the crap. That those are actually the best bikes.
Triumphs are good. I've had a Harley. I've had a Suzuki, a Kawasaki. So I've had a number of different ones.
Okay. So you're a watch fanatic. And then you do stuff with kids.
I teach kids.
You teach kids.
Yes.
Okay, so tell us about teaching kids.
Well, I teach kids in the martial arts, and I also teach them writing. So.
Is it like the same kids? You teach both things, or is it different classes?
Different classes.
Yeah. So what martial arts do you teach?
Well, I'm a black belt in Isshinryu, which is an Okinawan style.
Okay.
Have you studied martial arts?
I studied is like a really loose term. So like I took Shotokan karate for a minute, and then I took Krav Maga, which is some people would argue is maybe not a martial art. I don't know.
It's more of a system.
But yeah. So I've done some stuff like that.
Okay.
But yeah, so I know how to kick and punch. I can look mean on TV, on the camera. Ugh, right? That's my mean face. You guys, that's my mean face. No. But actually, I've always been really fascinated by, I grew up doing gymnastics and being very physical. So it was natural when I got out of high school and there wasn't sport opportunities. It was like, oh, this is, I guess, what people do. You can go do martial arts or you can, go do other things. So that's what I did.
Oh, very good. Well,
yeah.
I credit the martial arts for a lot of my success because it gave me the confidence and the discipline to keep going, to persevere, in the hard times.
Okay, say more about that.
Well, I think I would love all children to study martial arts because it gives you that self-confidence to be in front of people, to go for your dreams, and that's what it really taught me.
Yeah, that's really interesting because I think right now, especially in the culture here, especially in the United States, we're just seeing so much more, mental health issues and obesity and all of these things. And one of the things about martial arts is how it's like, meditation isn't the right word, but there's like a mindset that goes along with it, right?
A lot of people call the martial arts moving meditation.
Okay.
So, when you're sparring somebody, you can't be thinking about the problems in your life or you're going to get smacked.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So you have to focus on the moment.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the things I've tried in my films is to communicate that spirit of the martial arts.
Okay.
Like the No Retreat, No Surrender with the scenes with Bruce Lee. He teaches them how to look at the world, and I think that's really important, especially for kids, as you mentioned, with everything that's happening today.
Well, and shoot, I think there's probably a lot of adults that could benefit from that nowadays too. Okay, so what is the thing that you're most excited about that you're working on right now?
Well, I'm excited about screening these movies here at the Austin Action Fest.
Yes. Okay, good answer. Did you practice that answer?
I did not, no.
Did you he practiced that answer?
I just wanted to make you smile.
That was good. That was good. Well, no, but seriously, what else? Like, what are you most passionate about that you're working on?
Well, I want to make a movie that has the same sort of messages that No Retreat, No Surrender had.
Okay.
I think today's movies are way more flash and action with no substance. And I think we got to get back to movies that have a soul. And that's the 80s and 90s, there were movies with a soul.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what, it does not matter how good everything looks if people cannot relate to the characters and there's not good relationship development between them. And I think that's really what's missing is there's no like relationship development. It's all just.
I was on I flew over from Switzerland yesterday.
Yeah.
And I watched part of a movie called Thunderbolts on the plane. And there's no story, there's no soul. It's just people hitting other people, and it had no meaning. And I think we need movies with meaning. So I'm working on something that will have the same sort of messages.
I love it. I love it. You guys, we're here with Keith Strandberg, first night, opening night at Austin Action Fest. We're going to hear from you again, I'm sure, multiple times this weekend. But
sounds good.
We are so excited you guys are here and part of the festival this year.
We're excited too. Thank you.